Hey guys, Drutter here. It's March the 27th, and I just read some really disturbing stuff on the internet. It relates to the recent theft of bank deposits in Cyprus. Plans to conduct these bail-ins or open bank resolutions or emergency deposit conversions in other countries as well. So I wanted to show it to you. It's written in a very confusing and long-winded way, so I'll give you my interpretation put in plain English. RBC Royal Bank, Toronto Dominion Bank, Bank of Nova Scotia, Bank of Montreal, and CIBC are too big to fail. Should one of these banks need our help, the Government of Canada will implement a bail-in regime to recapitalize it and convert members' bank deposits into regulatory capital to keep the bank viable. Disturbing, right? Just 2 weeks ago this surfaced for the first time in Cyprus, and since then it's been popping up in other places like Spain and New Zealand. They just close the bank and freeze all accounts, remove the depositor's insurance and any other legal protection, and take people's savings. But nothing like that would ever happen in Canada, of course, which calls into doubt the source of the information. And I admit, they are a very untrustworthy bunch. Known liars, corrupt nearly to the core. Definitely not a group you can depend on for reliable information. And yet there are supposed leaders, so I guess we have to believe them when they tell us they're going to do it. This is the 2013 Canadian budget. Click on chapter 3.2 and do a Control F for bail. The government proposes to implement a bail-in regime for systemically important banks to be returned to viability through the very rapid conversion of certain bank liabilities into regulatory capital. Regulatory capital is the money a bank needs in order to stay viable, to stay afloat, to be allowed to continue in business. Bank liabilities are deposits,